It's the newest craze, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and if you can get your hands on them, consider yourself lucky.
They're extremely popular. Like, every kid on the block is like gobbling it up. Like, you can't get enough of it. You just have to have more and more and more.
Yu-Gi-Oh has gone down in history being one of the most popular animes, having dozens of games, and debatably being one of the most popular trading card games of all time. How, you might ask? With the anime already being on its 6 months of English debut, Yu-Gi-Oh had just released its first English product, The Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon Booster Box, as well as an assortment of other products to follow up. From the first ever starter decks to collectible tins, tournament packs, and the first McDonald's promos. Also introducing the first of a series of boxes containing 24 packs with 6 to 7 holos hidden inside, being 4 super rares, 2 ultra rares, and 1 in 2 boxes having a secret rare. This format will continue all the way until 2004, Soul of the Duelist, the first ever set to add ultimate rares, being 1 in 12 packs, being the first ever new rarity, as well as the first ever Yu-Gi-Oh movie released, along with the first ever Yu-Gi-Oh movie packs. Not to mention the first ever World Championship and its subsequent prize card. 2004 was a big year, not only for what it introduced, which also included 2 new series being the first Master Collection and first Special Edition, but also being the end of an era for the anime, bringing forth Yu-Gi-Oh GX 2005. This year would be a big one. Not only would it usher the new age of Yu-Gi-Oh GX with all its main sets, special editions, collectible tins, tournament packs, and prize cards. It would also bring forth a new product being the structure deck, being a staple for duelists, as well as 2 new series known as the reprint sets, Dark Beginning 1 as well as Dark Revelation Volume 1. 2006. This year would follow similar trends with its main set releases, as well as bringing back the starter deck. 2006 would also introduce the Champion Pack, Ultimate Edition, and Duelist Pack series, along with all the other continuations of other series to the second installment of the McDonald's promo pack, and unfortunately the last year of the beloved tournament packs. 2007. This year was big for Yu-Gi-Oh as the GX series was on its final stretch. Yu-Gi-Oh introduced a new rarity for collectors. The first ever Ghost Rares were introduced into main sets. Being 1 in 288 packs, this would be a fan favorite rarity over the years. This year would also feature a record number of special edition releases, along with the first Premier Pack, as well as some other quirky products like the Elemental Hero Collection 1 and 2. 2008. After a few months in the last GX set releases, we would also receive the first ever Duelist Pack Collection tins, coming in a variety of tin arts and pack selection. This would be followed by ushering the new third era of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. The old format of booster boxes and special editions would continue on for this. This would also bring forth the first ever synchro cards, evolving the way Yu-Gi-Oh! Was played. Also releasing the irregular assortment of side sets like the collectible tins, Premium Pack 2, Duelist Pack, Starter and Structure decks, along with its main set releases, as well as releasing some unique series like Retro Pack 1 and Dark Legends, the first ever Anniversary Pack, and the introduction to the infamous Gold series that in one shape or another would last until current days. 2009. This would be a strange year, introducing products that were never seen again, like the Ancient Prophecy Plus and Stardust Overdrive Plus, containing 1 main set and 1 duelist pack in a blister, as well as a promo or token. This year would also introduce the first ever Turbo Pack and Hidden Arsenal series. As well as these new products, Konami would put a spin on some old releases, bringing out the Duelist Pack Yugi and releasing the infamous Retro Pack 2 series, going down as one of Yu-Gi-Oh's most expensive sets along with its predecessor. 2010. This year would dramatically change up how Yu-Gi-Oh was played. introducing the biggest ban list to date, and in turn making almost every card prior to 2010 limited in one form or another. This year brought the exciting Duelist Pack Kaiba, Structure Deck Marin, and a series that will continue on as a fan favorite, being the first Legendary Collection Binder Edition. This trend of sets would continue over into 2011. This is where we would see the Legendary Collection 2, Gold Series 4, as well as the second movie release, The Bonds Beyond Time, and their movie pack. Another quirky product known as the Next Gen Duelist Kits, as well as other main set releases before the end of 5Ds and its introduction into the Zexal era. This also ushered in the era of XZs being a staple for duelists until modern day. This format will continue on for the years, releasing new quirky products like the Premium Collection Tin, many value boxes, and Legendary Collections, with a few new releases like the Astral Pack series, Star Packs, and Promo Power-Up Packs. 2014. This was a big year for new releases, introducing the Arc V series, with new products like the Battle City Tournament Kit, Star Pack 2014 Beginners Kit. This would also bring forth the next new type of Yu-Gi-Oh card, the Pendulum, as well as the Dragons of Legend, Noble Knights of the Round Table box, and the evolution from the Gold series to the new Premium Gold set. Even a new rarity introduction in the 2014 Mega Tins release, being the all-new Platinum Secret Rare. At this point it was clear Konami was on a path to change. Little did we know how much though. 2015. Starting like any other year with normal main set releases, it would only be a few months until we got our first new series, being the World Superstars. This is where things started to go wrong. July 2015. The Cross Souls main set released. However, instead of a special edition alongside, we added the first and only ever released of the Advance Edition, being the same as the special edition, containing 3 packs and 2 promos. Following, we had the main set release, Dimension Force, which little did we know would be the last release of Ghost Rares, as well as the last main set release of Ultimate Rares in the TCG, as well as in the following products, losing the Platinum Secret Rare with the 2015 Megatin release. At least we got the all-new Yugi's Legendary Dex box. 2016, with 2016 being one of the worst years for Yu-Gi-Oh to date, with main set releases like Breaker of Shadows, Winged Raiders, the Millennium Pack Booster Box, with the only new series releases being the introduction of the OTS Tournament Packs, and the new Dark Side of Dimensions movie and its subsequent pack. 2016 was rough. 2017 would kick off with the new Gold movie pack and a special side set introduced, being the Duelist Saga with a new ultra rare parallel technology. We also received some interesting side sets that would be sought after even until today, being the Legendary Dragons deck, Yugi and Kaiba's collector boxes, as well as the introduction of the Legendary Duelist and First Battles of Legends series. This would also end the Arc V era of Yu-Gi-Oh! And introduce the Vrains era of Yu-Gi-Oh! With Code of the Duelist. This year would also introduce the first Link Monsters, forever changing Yu-Gi-Oh! To its core. 2018. This year would be a similar continuation to the previous, with few new additions like the Legendary Heroes decks and the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Advent Calendar. 2019 would change things up quite a bit with its monster release schedule, with the continuation of main sets and the Legendary Duelist series and Battles of Legend. We also received the first ever Speed Duel products, with Yu-Gi-Oh's attempt at reaching new audience for casual players, as well as some interesting box releases like Duel Power and Duel Devastator, as well as the adaptation of the Mega Tins into the Gold Sarcophagus Tins, which would carry on for the years to come, as well as another Advent Calendar. This year also brought the first new rarity release, with the new Starlight Rares in Rising Rampage, being a fan and Konami favorite rarity. 2020.
Growing concerns about the deadly Coronavirus.
COVID cases are on the rise across the nation.
This year would be a big one. Millions were back into Yu-Gi-Oh! With record numbers for card printing and sales. Konami started the year off with a bang, releasing several lost art promotions and another movie pack before releasing a brand new rarity in one of Konami's most beloved sets due to date, Toon Chaos, with its brand new collector's rare technology. The following releases also brought some true insanity through the 10,000th card ever to be printed, 10,000 Dragon, and the long-awaited return of Ghost Rares not seen since 2015. The Gold series was even brought back in the form of the new Maximum Gold box, possibly being the pinnacle for release years of Yu-Gi-Oh! This would not last though. 2021. This year started out strong with the new fan favorite series Ghost from the Past, featuring a set exclusively with Ghost Rares, following with popular sets like King's Court bringing forth a new ultra rare Pharaoh's Rare technology. This was about it though, with most other sets being blackluster at best. 2022. This unfortunately would be another underperforming year with another Ghost from the Past and several main and side sets that were mediocre. Fortunately, we did get Battles of Chaos, a set focused on the Dark Magician archetype, as well as had the original Bandai art for Dark Magician in an alternate art, which was a good callback for original Duel Monster fans, as well as the beloved Magnificent Maidens box set. This, however, went into one of Yu-Gi-Oh's most debated years yet. 2023, being the most anticipated year for release, the 25th anniversary of Yu-Gi-Oh! Konami had to strike big here. With 23 releases scheduled this year, Konami pumped out main set after main set, until in April we received a remake of the legendary collection with a brand new rarity, being the Quarter Century Rare. This would go on to be one of Yu-Gi-Oh's most controversial rarities, being dozens in every release this year. Konami would continue to try bring old fans back by releasing reprint boxes of Legend of Blue Eyes, Metal Raiders, Spell Ruler, Pharaoh's Serpent, and Invasion of Chaos in between Konami's massive release schedule. This would be followed by the new 25th anniversary Dueling Hero Tin, being a continuation of the Sarcophagus and Megatins. This continued to saturate the Quarter Century Rares. There was only one set Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans had their eyes on, being the first ever product to be ported over from the Japanese OCG. At the end of 2023, we're receiving the 25th anniversary rarity collection with 7 rarities total, being Supers, Ultras, Secrets, the new Quarter Century Rares, Platinum Secret Rares not seen since 2015 in the Megatins, as well as new upgrades on Collector Rare and Ultimate Rare technologies, being one of Konami's most hyped releases. Whether for amazing releases or the sheer quantity of production release and saturation, 2023 will definitely be remembered. 2024. We can only speculate what the future may bring, besides what has already been announced, being the new Battles of Legend Chapter 1 displays containing dice, and the Maze of Millennia with the continuation of Collector and Quarter Century Rares. What will the future of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bring? I don't know. One thing is for sure, and that's Konami isn't going anywhere for now. Sure, some years may be better than others, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Always bounces back. In what form, I don't know. But what is certain is that you should watch this video of the end of Yu-Gi-Oh!